Hey guys, Richard here with Downgrid Survival. This is going to be another day where we do a video dump. There's going to be several videos released today. That's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes there's just a lot to talk about. Earlier today at 10 o'clock Eastern, I released my video that I've been promising for a couple of weeks. The one that kind of connects the dots. It's a lengthy video. I think it's worth watching. Make sure you go look for that. I'll try to remember to throw a link up above. Yeah, we kind of really bring it all together and show you what's been going on and show you what is about to happen here in the United States. And it's concerning. It's very concerning. But in that video, we talked a little bit about the midterm elections that are coming up, and I just barely kind of mentioned it and touched it. But since then, more information has come out. So that's what this video is about. I want to talk a little bit about November, because I think the world is going to clearly understand what is happening here in the United States come November. If you consider right now everything that we've been through and everything that is going on, the mess that this country is in, how is it possible that people on the left will continue to get elected or re-elected to continue holding the positions that they hold, when they are supporting all these policies and pushing the agenda of all these things that are happening here in the United States that nobody likes? It's just a small few that is really pushing this agenda, but they're very loud and they're very good at what they do, and they control the narrative via the media. So it really makes it look like it's widely accepted, but most of us know and understand it's not widely accepted. So with all this going on, I think come November, we're going to know for sure the direction of the country. It's a mess. There's a lot of predictions, and even my video I just released, I'm predicting what's going to happen here in the very near future. All that could change if we see a red wave and we see a lot of conservatives getting these key positions in order to help change and turn things around. And that would be a very good outcome for all of us. That's what we all hope for. But I don't think that's going to happen. How is it that we've already seen it in some races that have been taking place, smaller races that have taken place here recently, where there's a lot of folks on the left that are seemingly getting reelected, and it's just hard to believe that they're getting the majority vote. Now, there are a couple of exceptions. Certainly, who's the Latino lady that just got elected down there in South Texas? That would kind of prove that the Latino vote is now moving towards GOP, and they're going away from the Democratic side of things. So that was a nice little turn of events. It was probably something that wasn't expected, so it probably wasn't something that they were planning to, manipulate. I don't know, but we'll see. But here's the thing. Yeah. Come November, I think people understand what's going on. Because if you still have people in California getting reelected, when tens of thousands of people are leaving California because they can't stand what's going on there, and you got all these people pushing back on the policies that are going on there, but yet you still have, the governor, and you still have local leaders and people just pushing this left-wing agenda, and they keep getting reelected. That tells you that there's something going on. That tells you that it's being manipulated. But we'll know for sure come November. I think we're going to know. So, to kind of back that up just a little bit, did you see the news headline that came out yesterday? And I'm going to read you the news headline. This is from the Gateway Pundit. Excuse me. It says, caught. Machines stole another race in Colorado. Flipped vote totals from GOP grassroots favorite Linda Wilson after election called, and gave them to Rhino Lunding. And then they call it its brazen fraud. And when you go through this news article here, it's interesting because they have screenshots and they're showing you where the race was headed for Wilson, and showing you the all the votes that she was getting. And she was up, I'm scrolling here real quick, she was up 69%. 69% of the vote. And You know, and this is just this is not a huge, this wasn't a huge election. This is for State Senate District 9, okay? So state senator, District 9, 69% of the vote. And then before you know it, she ends up with, where's it going? I'm scrolling down here. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah. Down here at the end, she ends up with only about 30% of the vote. And the vote totals didn't change much. The vote totals flipped. So she was originally up by about, 15,000 or so. And the other person had about 5,000 or 6,000. And then miraculously, and even after people started calling the race and saying she won, miraculously the machines changed everything. And now all of a sudden her 15,000, 16,000 votes dropped down to 6,000. And then this Lundin guy, suddenly he's got like 16,000 votes. And so he won. What is up with that? What the heck is going on? Well, we know what's going on. It's just, yeah, they're using voting machines that are being manipulated. Now, luckily, she started a campaign and was looking for funds because she needed to raise like $200,000 or something in order to do a recount. And she was successful in doing that. So it sounds like there's going to be a forced recount. And unlike, the presidential election or something, we're only talking, 25,000 votes or so. So it shouldn't take long for them to do that. And hopefully they'll have time to take a closer look at all this and maybe figure out what was going on. But I think that right there is just proof of what we can expect in November. It's going to continue to happen. And in November, we're going to see a lot of folks get elected that is supporting the Great Reset, that is supporting the far left agenda. And even though the majority of the people don't want it, don't want anything to do with it, those are the people that are going to continue to rise to the surface. Scum rises to the surface, okay? Just, that's how it is. And I think that's the way forward because, as I was mentioning in the other video, there's an agenda. The World Economic Forum has an agenda, and that agenda is to dismantle the United States and to make it no longer a superpower so that their agenda can move forward unimpeded. And this is how they do it. This is how they do it. So let me know what you think down below. And, tell me what your thoughts are about this particular election that just took place. And also, what do you think is going to happen in November? And is that going to really draw the picture for a lot of folks that are on the fence and uncertain? Do you think that's going to wake a lot of people up? I'm hoping it will, because people need to get ready. It's coming. That's it for this video. On to the next one.